G'day, this is TravisPlays Life, and I'm here with you to bring you a new video. We just got to wait for this to load, and hopefully we can get some content done. It's very interesting at the moment. Right, so Scratch is loaded, and today we're going to be making a clicker game. So my typing may be a bit off as my hands are so cold. Right, so first of all we're going to get a button. And we're going to have this as our main clicking button. Okay, I always like my fun names. So first we want to have on the backdrop, on the green flag clicked, we need to have a variable. I can call this score. I'm going to set score to 0. I'm going to add it here. Right, so next thing we're going to do in this clicker is we are just a sec. Back again. Okay, so we're going to be adding an upgrade. So we're going to be making a custom one for this. We don't really want to spend our whole time on just one. We don't want an outline. And we want our fill to be a nice colour, so here we go. I'm going to put this in the middle, so you can see I have our upgrade there. We're going to 50 this so we can have it the smaller one. We're going to have our text. We're going to type in 1, and this is going to be first upgrade. Upgrade 1. So what we're going to do after this is we're going to make some extra things. This is where your clicker splits off. If you are going to do a clicker where your upgrade over here automatically adds on to your thing, then this is for one I'm going to be doing. If your clicker is one where it changes the clicking count, then I'll be doing that in another video. So for now I'm just going to save this one as a basic clicker starter to my machine. So we're going to be doing this in the next video, which hopefully should be released in tomorrow, maybe. And it's going to be the clicker with auto. Right, so now we have our thing and we're saving directly to that one. We will want to be making our clicker automatically change. So we're going to make a variable, which is for this sprite only, called additions or something. Okay, so you have one there. And what we're going to do is we're going to do when this sprite is clicked, we're going to do an if-else statement, and inside of if else you need to have an equals, an or, and a bigger than. So that's it, so kindly put it here already. We're going to be using 50. I'm going to be using score in the extra ones that are blank. So this statement here is telling us that if the amount of clicks we've done, if that is equal to 50, or it's more than 50, we could do what's inside this if else statement. So that's why I'm putting it here. We are then going to do it So you're going to change additions by 1, and we're going to change our score by how much you're paying for it, which is 50. So that means you're then going to take away 50 from our button clicker, and we're going to have an automatic feed into our addition when it's clicked. And as you can see, it can't do anything else. As if we set score to like 100, we can now get 2 of them, and we can't do any more. So this is a very clever script. It's not hard. It's very easy, and it's very fun. So let's just set our additions to 0 again. There you go. So we also want to, when green flag clicked, to set it to 0, but we are going to do that in our backdrop. Actually, no, we can't, sorry. We're going to set it to 0. Then we're going to have a forever loop. And we are going to change our score by additions. And we're going to wait like 2 seconds or something. It's the same thing, so after we've got our money taken away, it's then forever going to constantly be checking for how many additions we have, and we're going to be adding it on. But of course, we don't have any scripts in here, sorry. So we're going to be having it when this right clicked. We're going to be changing the score by 1. And we can earn our money, as you can see, it's highlighting yellow here, show where that script's running. And if we've got to like 50, we could get this, and it will slowly add on. So it could be an AFK one if you wanted it to. And just to prove it works multiple times, so now I'll go to 5, 7, 8, and so on. It'll continue adding on to this score. Next, you don't always want a game without a backdrop, so we're going to be painting a custom one. So let's make this into a brown one. Here we are, so this is going to be made into floor. There we go, so now this is accurate. You want to copy this. And you're wanting to flip horizontally. And finally, we're going to want to move over here. Showing it now. When you're over here, just still take up all this area. So you're going to make this bit like a floor. There we go. It's now going to go back to our line tool. We're going to zoom in. Actually, no, we don't want to zoom in, otherwise you can't see the whole thing. I'm going to select this point. I'm going to select this point. I'm then going to fill in with the colour. Of course, we're going to have to convert to vector for this. And as you can see, this is now a shape. not the best of shapes in the world, but it does what we need it to do. It provides the floor for this, which we're just going to change the size. Make it like there we go, 60 or something. And as you can see, we now have our button on like a little dock down below. Next, we're going to be going to our backdrops, and we're going to be doing this in white because of the background. And we're writing score. This means that we can then do this with our variable, and it could have a visual element showing that this is the score. Anyways, I'll talk you to you, it's hilarious. Right. So, now we've done this, we're going to go back to our code in R1, and we are going to duplicate this. So there are different things in different versions. If I load up Scratch 2 to show you, so our free version of Scratch, just to show you by the way. So if we were in Scratch 2, I'd be a duplicate where you could click on the thing, and we can add in the second one. And we could do this as many times as we want, without disrupting anything. We just have a ton of cats on the screen. But of course, you don't want to Scratch 2, so on Scratch 3. In a normal Scratch style, I believe there's also, there's a duplication button. But a bit, if you call it animation, I know, it depends which one you want to look for. As I said again, we're not doing Scratch 1 or Scratch 2 on Scratch 3. So what we'll do in Scratch 3 is we just simply right click and click duplicate. And now we have a second one. So you want to go into costumes, and because it's in vector, you can edit it. Meaning that, there you go, we have the second one. Next, you want to show the additions for this. We have no second additions, so we want to do this. And what we'll be doing is we'll be adding an operator in here, which is the times operator. Sorry, no plus. So I want to do by additions plus 1. And every time this is 1, it'll go up 2. Every time it's 2, it'll go up 3. And we'll just add on change. But because you want to change your price for it, not 20, sorry, 100. I'm going to change this additions by 1, change score by minus 100. As you can see, I've got a very basic one here. And something I've got with a backdrop, I'm very sorry, I like forgetting things, is we're going to be filling this in with a gradient of, I'm not sure, red and blue. I know it's one of my favourite colour schemes in Scratch. Use it for many things back in the day when I still used my account. Right, so we've got R1 and R2, and as you can see, this takes away 100, but it changes our score by a lot, or specifically additions plus 1. So we now have our updated score, and all we'd want to simply do now is to continue adding on to a game. So you can add more and more upgrades with different rules, like maybe additions times 2 or something, which I think is the one I was intending to in the first place. So sorry, ignore what I said before by doing it by times 2. Yeah, so unless you're in here, big screen mode, it will show you what's happening in your code when you click on something. There's potential you can accidentally edit something. So that's what I'll show you here. Yep, so as you can see, our project works. This is a very basic one. There are a lot more advanced ones, some that incorporate both of different types of clicker I told you about before into one. So we just go to a Scratch website. There you go. Scratch.me.edu. Here we go. We are in. If you search for basic clicker, try an account first. Yeah, I did have an account. I will make a new account to be something so people can see the projects. Yeah, if we look for basic clicker, you just usually search them. We have different types of clickers all over the place because people do a lot of these, and I mean a lot. There's like endless clickers. I remember my Scratch account just once being completely full of clickers and not actually any other things. Now, as you can all see, still clickers. There is no end. And that's interesting. It's a double. Oh well, yeah. If you did like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in another video soon. I'll be making another video on how to do it so it changes your click thing by that amount. Yeah, as always, stay healthy because the world isn't the best of places right now. Please leave a like and subscribe down below if you did like this video, and be safe. And that's me for today. Goodbye.